Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for week 7 of Minor League Esports. My name is Steve Levine, and joining me tonight is Stage. That is Minor League Esports presented by APM Music, by the way. And Stage, we have an amazing night of Rocket League ahead.
Absolutely. We have some Academy League action here on Neo Tokyo between the Wolves and the Blizzard. Two mid-ranked teams here vying for possibly making into the wildcard contention into playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. The Blizzard are in a much better position to do that, however, as they are currently on an even record at 20 and 20. And the Wolves not doing so good. They're at 15 and 25, so you can expect the Wolves are going to be pushing as hard as they can to be able to get a good finish out of this. Blizzard, however, they're looking like they are strong coming into this one tonight. They're playing Face and Bobby Shu, which is kind of like the meat and potatoes of their roster. That little middle ground they kind of throw out week after week, you know, to go up against the opponent. They've had the second most games played. And then going out here for the Wolves tonight, you see Stevo and Foof, who have a very similar story to what we're seeing from the Blizzard.
Now, if we were to just look at rank alone, I think you're going to have to give it a little more to Stevo and Foof, just because they are slightly higher salary, but we know that that's not always the case in terms of rank dictating skill. We've seen them out dancing on the field, we've seen them playing around, so I'm really curious to see how these two teams are going to play, how they're going to interact. It feels like we're really mature in this league, in both these players, both these teams having a lot of playtime with each other, so I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of tight synergies, tight rotations, and good communication that results in some really good Rocket League.
Well, I am about ready to go here. I don't know about you, Stage. I want you to give me a prediction here. I'm going to make you do it.
All right. So, I think just based on the team names, because I think that the teams will play like their names, I think the Wolves are going to survive the cold. I think we're going to see the Wolves actually make a bit of a comeback here and go 3-2 over the Blizzard.
You think you're going to see the Wolves pull a reverse sweep?
No, I'm not going to go with a reverse sweep. I'm going to go with first game for the Blizzard, 2 for the Wolves, and then 1 apiece.
All right, well, we'll have to see if your prediction pans out, a very specific prediction there, but we are off to the races in game number 1.
We're already starting this off with the Wolves getting a pretty good piece of the kickoff. They're going to take the early shot, blocked out by Face. Already just a little bit of mobility, a little bit of agility out of the Blizzard, but they're being held on the defense by the Wolves.
Well, the Wolves are holding back at midfield. Doing very well with that one to keep the midfield trap going, but they do get punched through. Blizzard are going to push up into their Face, when Face is now going to have to roll back. Saying Face a lot tonight, apparently.
And Face is starting to be the face of the aggression, going out forward. Stevo steals it away, runs it up the back wall. He's exerting control here, ready to take it out of his own backfield. Face blocks it out, and once more towards the center. No, Foof holding on to this one, doing a great job with it as well. Chips it upward for his teammate Stevo there, ready to pick it up, but not able to get it by Bobby Shu. That's going to be more defense for the Blizzard, keeping it out of their own net so well so far.
Well, both of these teams having a huge emphasis on that midfield defense. They are really looking to cut that ball off from getting into their zone at all, and that is something that we are expecting to see a lot of due to their histories and how well they play together. However, I think we might see a little bit more of a consistent play from the Blizzard, at least at this time, as the Wolves, they're now starting to get a little bit pumped up and going a bit better, but the Blizzard have been just a little bit more consistent at that.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the Blizzard start taking some of these aggressive opportunities. They've shown their acumen on defense, and as we've heard in many sports before, defense does win championships, but the Wolves are being relentless with their aggression as we see the ball deep into Blizzard territory once more. Stevo looking for this shot, chips it up, and will take the goal.
Yeah, just as I say that, the Wolves come out and they score a real banger right here. Bobby Shu, unfortunate placement, wrong place, wrong time, and Stevo just carries that one past Bobby Shu. And that one's going to be an early lead for the Wolves. Your prediction seems to be coming true. Well, at least not entirely true, but it looks like the Wolves off to an advantage.
The Wolves deep in their side. Foof getting the touch out. Bobby Shu is backing off a little bit. Face gets it out of the midfield, looking to move this one around. But the Wolves still establishing a lot of control. The 50-50 in the midfield. This is a breakaway opportunity for the Wolves. Taking it nice and slow. He's out of boost, tries to flick it infield, and nobody is there to pick it up. Just maintaining the aggression for the moment for the Wolves.
Steve-O flicks this one over. It's going to go up onto the backboard. He's going to continue to push this one through. He gets demoed out by Face, so this might be an opportunity for the Blizzard to try and make a comeback. Bobby Shu does punch it over. Steve-O is back there in time. Foof chips this up to Face. Face down to Steve-O. Steve-O's now going to have to punch this through himself. On the wall, Bobby Shu is able to get a hold of that one.
Bit of a scoring opportunity there missed as the 50-50 comes out in favor of the Wolves. Bobby Shu with a clumsy touch on the wall, but holding control for the moment. Face going to trap this in midfield. Still just all the play on a single wall. Fu finally coming away with it, looking to try and tap that infield, missing the ball and missing the infield play. So Steve-O coming up to try to follow that up. And now Blizzard take control in their own half. Assaulted by the Wolves. That's going to go just past the post. And Wolves not quite able to find a second goal yet. Remains a very tight game despite the fact that the Wolves are ahead.
Yeah, the Wolves are definitely looking for it as the Blizzard are trying desperately to get the Wolves out of their own zone. Face now, they will try and push back, but Foof gets a nice little touch on that one. Bobby Shu's going to be there in time to defend this, maybe, but Foof trying to get it to Steve-O, ends up getting blocked out by the Blizzard. Now Face with full control. Steve-O going for the bump. Gonna happen. Bobby Shu takes the shot. Foof blocks it out to the side. The Blizzard is still gonna try and punch this through. Foof with a couple great flicks is gonna make sure that one stays in his possession, and Bobby Shu is gonna look to finish it off. Face back to center. Bobby Shu, he's there for it. It's gonna go high and wide. Face second chance. It's blocked out by Foof and Steve-O combined, and Bobby Shu gets blocked out by Steve-O. So that'll be a missed opportunity for the Blizzard. They will have to fight back here.
Wolves trying to counterattack, the ball going deep in, looking for the return shot from midfield. Steve-O there to field it off the backboard. And Foof now establishing control. Foof being consistently aggressive to these balls, just getting the first touch so often. Foof once again in the midfield, taking it slow, looking to chip that up. The drill in, and that's the lead widener. I don't even know if that's a word for the Wolves.
Yeah, great counterattack here by the Wolves. Foof, he and Steve-O both, honestly, they seem really great at those like chip up, carry in shots, and they seem to be beating the Blizzard out pretty well on those. The Blizzard, they need to find a way to defend against that.
Yeah, no one on the Wolves going for the kickoff.
Odd.
So the Blizzard taking that nice and easy and slow. Not resulting in a goal just yet, and the Wolves still challenging hard.
The Blizzard, they're trying to look for an opportunity. They're kind of being patient about it, but you kind of got to go at this point. There's no being patient here. 20 seconds and you're down by 2. That's real hard to get 2 in 10 or 20, now 2 in 15. That might have been their last opportunity to really come back into this one, and the Wolves send it back downfield. Yeah, this one's going to be over here, folks. It's going to be the Blizzard taking game number 1 of this 5-game set.
I think you mean the Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves, those guys. The colors are messing me up. I'm used to seeing Wolves in the gray and the Blizzard in the like lighter colors. So definitely odd casting those colors tonight. But the Wolves, they just showed a lot of dominance at midfield. They weren't so consistent with it up front, but eventually they figured out a way to punch it through the Blizzard defense, control the midfield very well, and they were able to push through on a couple really nice, really aggressive plays. And the Wolves, they're just playing textbook Rocket League.
The thing that I'm appreciating here, actually, is that the stats on both these teams are identical. You've got 8 shots from the Wolves, 8 shots from the Blizzard, 6 saves apiece, so there's a lot of really solid play. It's just a matter of when you finally get something that's on target. We're seeing a little bit of missing, a little bit of the backboard play out of the Blizzard, where the Wolves are just peppering the net.
Yeah, the Blizzard, we've seen, it's not just the backboard play. They've actually taken a couple shots that have gone very, very wide. I remember we saw one that went really high off of an opportunity by one of the Blizzard players. So that's not something that they can keep doing. And you have to make the Wolves save everything. You can't miss those opportunities. So let's hope the Blizzard can kind of come together and maybe shake the nerves off a little bit. Don't know what's going on there. But let's hope they can come together and really figure out how to put those shots on target rather than throwing them around.
So I'm hoping this game that we're going to see the Blizzard start to be stepping up their mechanical game a little bit, start to step up their speed. I feel like Foof has really done a great job of setting tempo for the Wolves, and I feel like the Blizzard are just getting out 50'd, they're getting out chased a little bit, and Foof is able to get a lot of those flicks out to Steve-O, and Steve-O can start setting those plays to action. So I think we just need to see them play a little bit faster on Blizzard.
Well, let's see what they can do about that, Foof. He wins that kickoff pretty easily, but Face is back there and waiting for it. He chips it out a little bit too far. Foof gets a nice touch. This one might be on target even. Steve-O can't get the backboard read, and that'll be Bobby Shoe's opportunity to take this through. One man to beat. Foof blocks him out, and Face is not going to be able to react to that in time either. But he will maintain good control of this one. Can't get the flick on the back of his car, and Steve-O reads that one beautifully for the goal.
Oh, that was just a heartbreaker. We saw Bobby Shoe rotating forward, trying to move into a position to back up his teammate, and that just opened the door for that dunk to go directly in.
Well, one goal up here for the Wolves. The speed does seem to be improving, but again, we're only 20 seconds in, so there's not really much you can tell for sure. But Steve-O definitely reacted to that 50 very, very quickly. The read's definitely very quick. And that's a double commit by the Wolves, and that's going to just be a free goal for the Blizzard. They will even it up and get their first goal of the match, and we have a 1-1.
I like that a lot. I like just the fact that we see the quick punishing on it. You don't even need to make the hard shot or anything like that. Just following up the ball, making sure that it's on target, and making sure that you win the race there. That's textbook play, and well done out of the Blizzard.
Kickoff goes to the Wolves. Oof, that was ambitious. Went for that touch, but now it gets given up for Bobby Shoe, who might have a goal here, and that's what we were talking about. The Blizzard go wide, and that's not something you can do when you have a Wolves team that is excellent at putting them on target.
The Wolves out hunting for that counter shot. Bobby Shoe out back. He's going to be holding the back line, trying to bring this around. Gets a great pinch off the wall. That will be centered. Will Face be able to come away with this? No. Foof wins the race there easily. And Foof taking it out of his backfield. Another pinch. Looking for the infield play. Face will be stopping that, taking it around the corner. A lot of corner ball here. Drifts in front of the net, but Foof knocking it high. Face will be pushing it away from the Blizzard side. Steve-O contesting, looks at the 50-50. He's still got no boost. This is a bad spot for him to be in, out and back post. And that will be the goal for Face. A beautiful dish infield from Bobby Shoe.
So a lot of that was on Steve-O there. He was sitting at midfield right in the center. He wasn't looking for boost at all, and he was completely empty. So that way, when it came to him, when it inevitably ran back towards midfield, he was in no position to challenge that. And he couldn't find any more on his way back either to defend it. So that was just basically, for all intents and purposes, an open net for the Blizzard.
Foof wins the 50 here. Face a little bit stretched for boost once more. The infield pass comes off the wall, but no read available. Face is going to be trying to push this one back in towards center once more. And Steve-O playing defense. Knocks that away to Bobby Shoe. Bobby Shoe infield. Is there anybody home for this set? No. Beautiful set, but there is not any available follow-up just yet. Bobby Shoe dribbling around to his teammate Face, chips it forward on the midfield, and just gives away possession to the Wolves. Wolves see nothing but open field in front of them, and we've got the Neo Tokyo net exploding.
Yeah, the Wolves, they've had a couple really good opportunities here, and then they finally get to capitalize on one. Face recognizes, yeah, that one's just, I'm not going to be able to catch up to that. So he just lets Foos roll it in, and we have an even game here just before halftime. The question is, are the Blizzard going to be able to keep this up? We saw that they weren't really able to keep up against the midfield trap of the Wolves last game. Can they set up a midfield trap of their own? Because they're letting these balls roll back very far before making an attempt to get a touch.
I think a lot of this is just kind of Rocket League brains right now. We're not seeing a lot of the mechanical brilliance out of these teams. Instead, there's just a lot of game sense, there's a lot of rotation, there's a lot of dump and chase that's being caught on the midfield play, and so it comes down to a lot more of the reads and slow playing from both these teams. So I think it's going to be just learning the read, getting the download on your opponent, and then just being there quicker than the other team is. So we're seeing Foof do right here, diving in on the misread, and Face dishes out to the corner before Foof can do anything. But it's kind of what I'm talking about. That's what I think we're going to be looking at, is just more of the Rocket League brains and a little bit less of the brawn, is how this series is going to play out.
Yeah, I kind of like a brainy game. I mean, sure, getting demos and aggressive and physical plays is exciting, but if you can really outsmart your opponents with a couple, quick, nice passing plays, maybe some quick counterattacks, or dunks, like Shu does right there. Hello, baby. That one was a great one. It might have even been a hashtag Play of the Week nominee. If you all want to nominate a play for Play of the Week, clip it here on Twitch and then tweet it at MLE Esports GG with the hashtag POTW, or put it in our Discord in the appropriate channel. So that one was a great mind game read by Bobby Shu, and Steve-O responds in kind.
We see a lot of the slow play, the reads, the very cranial game, and then Steve-O just comes in here and dunks that in like nobody's business. Two sides of the same coin. You couldn't see more opposite styles of Rocket League if you asked for it.
The Wolves do seem very reactive, honestly. The Blizzard, they seem like they're kind of proactive. They're going to slow play a little bit. They're trying to control the pace of the game, which is always a good thing, but the Wolves...
Oh no, that doink.
Oh, there we go.
Luckily, Bobby Shu's able to race around to this one. Face got pushed out of net. Bobby Shu out of boost, so is Face. They've got nothing on their gas tanks, and that is going to be another goal for the Wolves, punishing the empty boost.
Well, when you're completely boost-starved, this will happen to you. You get set up, Bobby Shu can't get up and get a hold of it, and Foof just puts it through. So that's going to be another goal for the Wolves, and now they have the lead in this game.
A lot of this tactical play, a lot of the boost control, especially in Academy League when it's a lot more difficult for some of the teams to live off of pennies, is really, really important. We've seen the Wolves in the last couple points doing an excellent job of that. We're going to have to see if they continue or if there's adaptations made by the Blizzard. Steve-O dunking that ball in midfield. No opportunity for Foof to put that in just yet. A little bit of a Fields backflip is giving the opportunity for the Blizzard to get it out of their own field. Bobby Shu chasing it with the infield play. Foof sends it all the way to midfield, though. Face gets the trap and gets beat by Foof. Foof chasing it down, trying to get the extra little boost. He doesn't quite have enough. He's going to have to retreat, and this is a breakaway for Bobby Shu. Looking for the hook shot, infield cut out to his teammate. There's the goal.
Great response by the Blizzard here. Great passing play. They set it up well. They knocked it through. They found the opening, and then Shu knew that he couldn't get it to goal with any amount of speed. So he says, here, Face, take this. And Face does indeed take it. So the Blizzard looking like they're starting to improve here a little bit as we have a 4-4 game. In game 2 with 14 seconds remaining, we are in golden goal territory. Face is not going to be able to get that touch. Steve-O drops it down for Face. Bobby Shu comes up and gets the touch. It's going to go wide, but Foof is there anyway. Are the Wolves going to try and carry this across? They might. They do have the ability to. Foof grabs it, but he's not going to be able to get to boost in time to get a hold of that ball. So it will drop, and we have an overtime. First one of the night.
Golden goal position here. Down to the overtime. All the mistakes can be punished. Steve-O dishing it out, but the Blizzard getting a lot of opportunities to push this inbound. Steve-O with the chase. Gets it past one. Plays it high, looking to tip this inbound. Gets it around one. Bobby Shu in position, though. Sends it all the way back downfield, and Foof's got to play defense. Gets it around Foof. Face. And the Wolves not getting a touch here, but it's a bit awkward for the Blizzard. Bobby Shu, no boost once more. Face coming around with the full tank, though. Looks for the double touch. Oh, just barely off. Bobby Shu will put it away to finish it off. Picks up the trash. There we go.
This whole play for the Blizzard started about 20 seconds before this, where we saw that the Wolves double committed, or rather, if not double commit, they at least double cheated up on that ball that was on their right side, and they really had no business doing that. That led to a series of events that ended up leading to that goal by the Blizzard. And unfortunately, that's sometimes the way it goes. But the Wolves, they have to focus on, they can't step out and really kind of aggress on a defensive ball like that, especially when you know that both of the Blizzard players, and if they don't have boost, they have the ability to go back and get boost very quickly and be a threat once again. And unfortunately, the Wolves, they just didn't keep in mind what exactly they were up against.
That's a great point. I think we really did see the Blizzard making a lot of adaptations, and even though we did see them without boost a few times this game, I think their midfield control and their ability to just continuously pepper the net, their ability to really put a lot of pressure onto the Wolves and force them to use their resources more heavily, and I guess also the Blizzard's ability to play a little more economically even when they don't have the boost and take some of those opportunities, was something that I really enjoyed that last game.
Yeah, that was it. Seeing the Blizzard, they kind of came together. You know, they were peppering the net, but more importantly, they were putting the balls on target that they needed to. There were a couple that were wide, maybe a couple mistakes here and there, but peppering the net only really works if you can make the Wolves make those saves. You have to get them to touch the ball. You have to pull them out of net. Otherwise, and you have to make them threatening enough that if they don't come out of net, if they don't make the touch, then your teammate's either going to be there to score it or the ball's just going to roll in. So the Blizzard, they need to keep on working with that little game plan, keep the oppressive offense going, make sure that the Wolves can't react to it in time and enough to withstand the offense you're throwing out of it.
I definitely like the way the Blizzard's playing just because it's a lot more akin to my own style of being a little bit slower paced, a little bit just more positional. But here we go. We're going to see if the Blizzard can hold on to this. Face defending the net with a side flip. And the Wolves getting caught on the wrong side of the ball. Face will have the opportunity of moving this away. Gets caught and ball moves into open field. Bobby Shu looks up to chase it, misreading that out in the open air. But Face still there to pick it up. Bobby Shu trying to rotate around, looking for the next touch. Foof sends it in towards center, chasing this one up. Nobody's there. And he gets a little bit of a Goomba stomp as well, but the ball's still off target. So it's not going to come to any avail yet.
Bobby Shu might have something here, though. No, he got the touch on the roll down, and he ends up sending it off target as a result, but Face is up. Face is missing it, unfortunately. Can't get up in time. Now it's all for Foof. Foof trying to get it past Shu. Shu, great dunk. Stevo back out to the side. The Wolves are trying to get something going here, and he might have the opportunity to do so. He will. That'll be a bounce shot into net, and that's a 1-goal lead for the Wolves.
You hate to see that when you're the last man back and you make that aggressive play because he got a good hit on the ball, but unfortunately at 50-50 high and you're out of position to take that. So Foof is just able to go up and follow that up no problem.
Now
I'm sorry, that was Stevo.
Oh yeah, that was Stevo. Now Foof will try to take it past 2. Almost gets it past Bobby, but not able to. Stevo with the reaction. We saw this in game 1. The Wolves, the speed is increasing gradually over time. Stevo, great reaction here. Recognizes that Bobby Shu's not going to be able to get that over him, and he just challenges and puts it through.
A bit of a mechanical misplay there, too. Just a bit of a tough touch from Bobby Shu, not able to get the loft that he was looking for, instead coming under the ball a little bit too hard. But we're going to see if the Blizzard start just getting a little more comfortable over time in this matchup, start having some of those errors that we know they can get away without come a little more under control. Bobby Shu will be going up here, looking to send this one inbound with a pinch. Not quite getting the pinch, though, and the ball just kind of rolls down the wall.
Face back out to center. Oh, no! Almost in. Great save from Stevo.
From Bobby Shu. Just heads-up play, recognizing that your teammate has made a bit of a mistake, and being there to cover it. The Wolves have a lot of boost here. They're going to be trying to maneuver this one around, but they're in a clumsy position. Oh no, the feel's backflip, but Foof not able to come around just in time, and the ball will be returned away from the Blizzard net.
Blizzard chip one in. Stevo looking for the save. He gets it into the corner. Face can't get a touch. Bobby Shu tries to get it through to center, but he's going to be alone for a little bit as Face goes back and grabs some boost to work with. He has a shot, but is going to get blocked out. And Shu misses that touch. That might be a costly mistake. Not quite. What a save by Shu. He gets it. He gets back in time.
It's only a mistake if you get punished for it. And Bobby Shu showing that firsthand, not letting that mistake cost anything. Trying to send this in now, goes over the defense almost. Foof making a great pivot to move over top and knock that away from net. Bobby Shu still trying to scrum it out in the corner. Gets beat up by Foof. Foof chasing this one down now. Sees a little bit of a breakaway, but you will have the chase defense coming out of Face, and Face sends that away from the net. Keeping that out of position, no shot available just yet.
Well, the Blizzard, they're looking to get something going here. Great pinch by Shu. Steve-O, great touch, got it away from FaZe, who missed the touch, and Bobby Shu not able to put it on target. I think he had a little bit more time than he was thinking. Steve-O's trying to maintain control of this, and he will have it. His FaZe, no touch there. So FaZe seems to be having a little bit of an off game, to be honest. He's missed a couple touches. He's kind of redirected things in the wrong direction. So maybe just a bit of an off game for him. Hopefully we'll see him return to his normal form next game.
Yeah. Bobby Shu gets the big clear there. Now we're going to see the Blizzard starting to try and move with this. Good save from Foof. Steve-O with the pass downfield. Oh, no, that's just off target. Almost the counterattack goal for the Wolves.
Well, the Wolves, they might still have a chance. His face, not a great touch. Shu now, trying to flick it over Foof. Foof, great challenge. Making sure that he couldn't do too much with it, especially as he had a teammate in the back already. You know, the Wolves' defensive rotations are actually really great. They're actually communicating well. They're talking with each other. They're saying, hey, I'm back, take the shot. Or saying, hey, I'm taking the shot, get back quick, or something like that. And the Wolves, that's kind of one of the reasons why they've been so effective this game.
I think a big part of it, too, is just the understanding of what you should be doing based on whether you're the last man back or anything like that. Again, it's kind of that Rocket League game sense, the IQ, if you will, where the Wolves are doing a better job of understanding what they should be doing with their positioning relative to their teammate. And the Blizzard are just being a little bit more challenging when they're last man back, not stalling quite as well for time to buy their teammate time. And Blizzard not quite able to come away with that goal either. It's just a bit of these minor misplays they're turning into big victories for the Wolves in Game 3.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately the way it works sometimes if you're on the Blizzard. So the Blizzard, their inconsistency problems of accuracy continues to be a problem. They need to put these balls on target when they have them. They've missed 3. I was counting that so far that game. And the Wolves, they've been hitting every single opportunity they've had. So we see another 2-0 scoreline from them. And I feel as though every time the Wolves are on target with their shots, every time that they are holding the midfield effectively, I don't really feel like the Blizzard has anything to stop them.
So I think that I want to see a little bit of a different pivot, and this might be a little controversial out of the Blizzard. I think they're having a little bit of difficulty in terms of feeling confident with some of their mechanical plays. I think they're whiffing a lot. I want to see them be a little tiny bit further back off the ball. Give them a little bit more run-up time. Maybe they're going to lose the 50-50 that way, but they're going to have a little more reaction time off the back wall, a little bit more time to field their teammates' plays, and maybe that's going to give them the opportunity of playing around some of just the nervousness and some of the minor tilt factor we might be seeing.
So just maybe patience in general. Kind of hold back a little bit if you need to. And I feel as though that's going to be effective, but I feel as though if you're on the Wolves, you're kind of hoping for that as well, because they've been pushing so hard on some of these balls. Foof has been getting some great challenges, as has Steve-O, and they're playing at a speed that I feel as though if you're too patient, they'll just blow it right by you. And so the Blizzard, they need to more control the pace, I feel.
That's also a really good point. I think that it just comes down to you need to find the pace at which you're comfortable, and there we go. Bobby Shu already trying to find that pace, sends it inbound to FaZe, but the 50-50 not quite going so well. Bobby Shu out of boost, gets the demo, tries to push that in towards net. That's going to skyrocket to the other corner instead. FaZe out of boost. Bobby's got the full tank, trying to play tempo here. Steals away from Steve-O. Foof holding on to it, gets the chip. Bobby Shu gets a big set over center. Will FaZe be there off the crossbar once? Bobby Shu puts it inbound. What a save!
Now Bobby Shu again with the rebound, and that'll be a goal. After the Blizzard were pushing so hard for about 20 seconds there. Great save by Foof, though. Can't discredit that. And Bobby Shu puts that one through. So Steve-O not in the right place for that one. But the Blizzard, great job peppering the net like we've seen them doing. They've been controlling the pace. They've been playing their own game. Don't let the Wolves force you to play a game that you don't want to be playing.
I gotta ask on that last goal, what was the play of the week there? The save or the goal?
Definitely the save. The goal was nothing, spectacular. It was just a rebound goal off of an already made save. But that save was great.
All right, the Wolves trying to get this one on target. Bobby Shu on the goal line. pushing it away. You've got one more opportunity, and Steve-O will press on and find the back of the net.
Well, Steve-O's been doing this all day, and I feel as though this is actually a very similar shot to the one we saw earlier from him. Flicks it over Bobby Shu. Bobby Shu, patience sometimes will kill you, and it did there. He could have challenged that a lot sooner, should have challenged that a lot sooner, and as a result, Steve-O gets the goal right over top of him.
Bobby Shu chipping it around Steve-O. Bit of a late approach, but it worked out for him this time. Out of boost once again, though, and Foof coming around, challenging this off the wall, gets the beat. Steve-O trying to wrap in, instead recognizes he's going to get beat, falls back for boost, looks to make the defensive angle, and the big pinch is going to give an opportunity to the Wolves. The hook shot inbound, blocked by Bobby Shu. Face getting a big fly-in.
Yeah, great shot by Face. Better save by Steve-O. That was kind of unexpected there. I was expecting the Blizzard to kind of try and be a little bit more patient on that, but you know what? If you can get a good shot like that, keep doing it, because you're working best when you're peppering that backboard and net.
Face really just coming into his own this game, I feel. Starting to feel himself recover a little bit from last game. Look to move that into Bobby Shu, not quite where they wanted it to be. I think they overshot the pass just a little bit more than Bobby Shu was ready to read. Bobby Shu playing it out in the midfield, though, gives it directly to Steve-O, unfortunately, and now the double commit just barely on target.
No, that wasn't even on target. That was an own goal here. Steve-O puts this one. It was going off the backboard. Unfortunate touch by Bobby Shu. He just puts it right into the goal for Steve-O. Amazing shot if it's his opponent's net.
I gotta let him do that.
Hashtag reverse play of the week? I guess we'll call it that.
I guess that's like the sabotage play of the week. Oh no, a feels backflip!
Oh no!
Oh no!
And it keeps getting worse.
Foof flying in here, just reading the misplay, getting that tiny little touch to find just inside of the post. This is looking like a runaway for the Wolves.
Potentially, but we are just before halftime, and we've seen that the Blizzard can come back. But whenever the Wolves have had the lead, they haven't lost it. So, potential omen there. Bobby Shu's going to rush back for this one, trying to block the inevitable pass coming in from Foof. Instead, it goes back to Steve-O. Steve-O, he's great at these wall plays. He's not going to be able to get that one through to center. Face gets bumped out. Great bump by Steve-O to make sure the play continues, but Foof cannot react in time, and Face will continue to push this one.
Oh.
What was that?
Beautiful push by Face. You saw Steve-O just barely undershoot, a little bit too low on the flight to try and challenge that, and Foof was not ready to race back and cover defense if Steve-O missed.
I wasn't sure what exactly happened there. And that was an unfortunate miss by Steve-O. But yeah, sometimes that happens, I guess. Now Steve-O chips this one up, looking to put it off the backboard. Ball down and out. Wasn't expecting it to go off the crossbar in such a manner. So the Wolves, they continue to be pushed back by the Blizzard. The Blizzard, they need to keep this up. Bobby Shu into the corner. Steve-O, great read out, faces back to center, waiting for this one. Poor touch, though. That's going to give it up for the Wolves, and Steve-O will try and put this through. Shu, great defense. Not able to follow it up, as Foof will have this one all day long. Off the corner. Is Steve-O going to be there to read this? Not quite. Blizzard standing up on defense pretty well. Foof, shot, off bar. Bump, no. Steve-O, not a great shot either, and that'll be saved up by Face again. So the Wolves are relentless here.
We're seeing a lot of these teams just having troubles with boost when they're trying to make these attacks. And when they rotate away, they're coming out with completely empty tanks. So it's making the chase and the potential for counterattack very lethal. Oh, that was a good bump play out of the Wolves. Steve-O looking for the counterattack now. Sets it in, bar down. Hello.
The Wolves are just going, haha, okay, you bump him out of the way. Steve-O's like, fine, I'll just carry this right past Face. Steve-O is dangerous on these. You can't let him alone to do that. And you have to be back there to defend against the inevitable flick coming your way. So Bobby Shu out of position for that bump. That's never something you want to do in twos, especially when you're up against Steve-O, which is generally any time. You can't go out of position like that. Face, shot, target, Shu, in. So the Blizzard respond.
I really like the staccato on that call there, Kika. Who need lots of words when few words will do? No, fantastic play out of the Blizzard there. We're seeing them just ready and able to punish these. Bobby Shu feels a lot more like a defensive and a midfield player, actually sending this out to Face, a bit of a clumsy pass, but turning it into an opportunity here. Face looking to chip inbound. There's Bobby Shu, chucks it off the backboard.
Oh,
no,
light touch.
Lob in.
Light touch there from the Blizzard by Bobby Shu. Just barely enough, and Foof was cheating up a little bit. Nothing he could do about that. He was just too far forward, so you can't cheat up like that. We've seen it happen on the sides of both the Wolves and the Blizzard, but I feel like the Wolves are the more guilty of it. Most of the Blizzard's goals have come from a little bit too aggressive cheat up. Shu takes it past them all, and the Blizzards have the lead. Blizzard has the lead again.
It's just a kickoff goal. You can't punish yourself too much for it, but when it's at 27 seconds remaining and you just lost the lead, that's when you're going to have the panic setting in a little bit. The Blizzard have to be feeling great about that turn of fortune, and the Wolves need to find a goal in the next 20 seconds to make overtime.
Certainly not impossible. They have, I mean, technically they have infinite time to do it, but before regulation is over, they need to get this done. To center, Steve-O's shot! What a miss! That's going to kill them, I think. It might go to the Blizzard as a result of that. Chip to center, Steve-O gets it off to the side. Gonna hope and pray Foof can do something with this, but he can't. And that shot killed the Wolves in this game.
Oh my word. I did not expect that kind of a comeback in the late game from the Blizzard. Just this series of unfortunate events, these wonderful infield passes from Face, and Bobby Shu putting a little bit of finesse on the ball, really coming alive in the second half of that game, and giving the Blizzard a win, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
Yeah, it looked like the Wolves were going to run away with that one, like you said earlier, but the Blizzard, they come up with 3 unanswered after the Wolves scored their 4th one. And that's exactly what you want to see, kind of that fight back from the Blizzard. And as a result, we go to Game 5, undecided at this point. The Blizzard, do you think they're going to have what it takes to beat the Wolves?
I'm still sticking by my 3-2 prediction. Maybe the game order was a little bit out of order. We've had the back and forth, the 1-2, 1-2. I think we're going to have the Wolves take this one away in Game 5.
You think so? Because the Wolves, they definitely seem to be doing better. I mean, I guess you could say in the odd number of games. And it seems like when the Blizzard come out and play strong, the Wolves kind of react and get stronger. They stand up at the midfield harder, and they really look to get some of those dunks. And now that the Blizzard are trying to be fast, the Wolves might try and react and be faster. And I think they can, but are they going to be able to maintain the execution, maintain the solid presence that we've seen them have so far if they're forced to come up to the Blizzard's level?
We saw a lot of the Blizzard goals coming off of cheating forward from the Wolves, so I'm wondering how much of that speed is actually a little bit artificial.
Oh no.
My! Flick off the wall, boom! Dunking that one into the net. Nothing but net, so clean.
Yeah, Steve-O, oh, that's unfortunate. Just Face could not do anything about that one coming through a bit too quick to get it. And the Wolves will take the early lead 7 seconds in. And the Wolves, when they have the lead, it's rare that they give it up. So far, at least in this series, great shot in the rebound by Foof. The Wolves are really pushing this one through pretty well, and it looks like they are reacting to the Blizzard's speed very well.
The Wolf Pack is out in force. Both members of the Wolves just flying in, going for the throat here as they get this early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the Wolves, they are ready and waiting for the rebounds on offense all the time. Steve-O, another shot. Face, another save. He's going to try and carry this one through on his own now. 1v2. Foof gets the dunk. Shu onto the backboard. No touch back to the net.
I like Steve-O faking there. He didn't have boost, but went up for it anyways to dissuade anybody from trying to race him to it.
Yeah, sometimes all you need to be is an object. Like, you just need to make the opponent think he's going to try and take a shot at this, and sometimes it's all that's necessary.
FaZe trying to cut this infield. The Wolves swarming around it, really tightly clustered here, starting that cheat up like we saw, but Foof will be able to just come away and dribble that right on in.
Well, sometimes that cheat up does work. If you are pushing up just a little bit and, you kind of get a jump on them, and Foof gets a nice little dribble like that, sometimes it pays off. And the Wolves, it does pay off for them there. So they will go up 3-0 here with under a minute elapsed. Looks like they're going to run away with this potentially.
The Wolves really coming away so strong in this game. Foof almost getting a fourth goal with the side flip, blocked out by FaZe. Bobby Shu finishing out the clear as well, but that's not stopping the Wolves from continuing their pressure. Stevo chops it inbound. Foof looking for the infield play once more. Stevo racing in on it, but that might finally break the aggression as the Wolves need to go back and find themselves some boost and some better positioning.
They're controlling the midfield all right, but the Wolves, they've just figured out how to break through that midfield control, and they will have another chance here. Stevo to center, Foof. Oh, that was so close. He had to get it around FaZe, though, who had the net well defended from that shot. So the Wolves,
a lot of real tasty plays. Sorry, go ahead.
They will continue to push here. Stevo touch to center. Foof gets demoed out by Bobby Shu. Although I really don't think the Wolves should be pressuring this hard. I think they should just kind of try and, play out the clock. They are definitely pushing this, and I really don't feel like they need to. Otherwise, they're going to see some unforced errors. Like that.
Oh, no. That's an unforced error, all right. And Foof's ready to punish it here. Bobby Shu getting bumped out on the offense, allowing Foof to come in and push this away. I love Stevo's heads-up play, just getting out in front of Bobby Shu. There's no angle to the net.
Nope. And he knew Bobby Shu would be respawning at least somewhere back there. He was kind of gambling as which one it would be. He said, well, I'm going to guess right, and he went right. So, unfortunate there for Bobby Shu, but sometimes that's the way it works. Now, just before halftime, we see the Wolves have the 4-goal lead. The Blizzard have to start responding immediately, and Bobby Shu is going to look to start that response. Drops it down to center. A little bit too close to net, saves every time. Even at the Academy League level, you can't rely on those roll-across-the-wall passes to get in.
I like seeing them chip it out a little bit and look for at least forcing the Wolves to burn some of their boost. But in that case, coming across it and not having any boost of your own meant that you were basically there as a way of getting the ball out as soon as anybody on the Wolves touched it. The Blizzard coming forward with this. Bobby Shu racing in, looking for the redirect, not able to come away with it just yet. FaZe deep in the backfield, playing this so slow, playing it patient, shadowing out on Stevo, or on Foof. Stevo now in the backfield, waiting for the opportunity to send this one away. Foof instead getting the touch, crossing it on his own net. Blizzards just not able to find the good shot opportunity yet, but their pressure is still present.
The Wolves are handling it very well, though, as we see a counterattack coming out. Stevo back to center, looking for Foof. Chips it over. Bobby Shu not quite able to get it over him, though. Bobby Shu does get a nice touch. Leaves it for FaZe. FaZe trying to take it back downfield. Can't get it past Stevo. Great dunk there by him. And we see the Wolves, they are just standing up on offense and defense. They're just kind of waiting. They don't really need to push. Although, you know what? When you get 50s like that, why not? The Foof makes it a 5-goal lead for the Wolves, and I think we're looking at the end of this one here.
Absolutely. This is an incredible showing out of the Wolves. If they have been playing like this all season, I'm having a hard time determining why they've had quite as difficult of a season as they have, but maybe they're second half team. Maybe they're just picking up the pace a little bit, learning, getting better as they play, and this squad is definitely one to keep an eye out for in the future.
Bobby Shu tried to put that one through. FaZe shot. Not on target. Booth carries this one off his backboard. And I think the Wolves, I think it's about time to call in the dogs to say they can probably just kind of dribble this one around and maybe get a couple scores if they can, but really don't make any errors here. Sustain the shutout and get it done with, get the series over with, because the Wolves, they are 100% going to take this.
So, Kiga, I'm sure you get this question all the time in casting Rocket League, but there's one important question as FaZe puts this away that I've got to ask. Just a nice little flick infield. Yep. Bobby Shu passing it in, gets it off the backboard, face there to pick it up, and just dunks it away.
What's your question?
There's one important question I've got to ask, and how is it with a roof that we are seeing rain inside of Neo Tokyo here tonight?
So it's something involving magnetic molecular distortion, I think, is what I heard last time, but you know what? You never know, because this is a fictional universe, and I have no idea what kind of techno garble I just spouted out, so you know what? I guess the answer is absolutely no reason. It makes no sense. You know what? For all we know, that water is originating in the ceiling. You never know.
That's definitely a possibility. There's a lot of condensation. All of the fumes from these cars are probably it turns into water vapor, and that condenses on the ceiling and comes down here. That's how you get the rain.
They're hydrogen powered, is what you're
yeah,
telling me. Yeah, exactly. Because when you burn hydrogen, you get water. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the Wolves will take this one 3-2. That last game, they really ran away with that one. But I will say, the Blizzard, they did perform admirably here. They had a couple games where they were looking really good, but unfortunately, some of those unforced errors that we were talking about really, really killed them. And a couple bad games from both Face and Bobby Shu, really, that kind of killed them in the end.
But with that in mind, we are an MLE broadcast brought here by APM Music, your content turned up. And we will be back in just a moment to bring you some Premier League action. So stay tuned and join us, join me, join Staged and Gigabyte, and we'll be back in just a moment.